What's up, guys? Chris here from Mainly Mesh. Welcome to our second ever episode of 4-3-2-1. Gonna start first though with a little bit of Winner Wednesday, give you guys a 2-for-1. So let's get right down to it. The winner of last week's epic giveaway with the blue epic snapback and the epic shirt is... where'd he go? Laxman456. Gave it to Laxman. He got the most thumbs up comment last week. It said, "Hey Chris, you should make a series that covers your favorite low budget lacrosse gear." Lacrosse Dolphins said that would be a great idea. And I think it'd be a great idea too. So I'll work on that and get back to you. But Laxman456, please shoot me an email to info@mainlymesh.com and I will get you taken care of. 4. We've got another set of 4 fan questions this week, so let me take you through them. First up, we have LN Studios who asked, "I have a question that hopefully can make it on next week's Mainly Monday. As a coach, have you noticed a different playing style due to location, East Coast versus West Coast, New England versus Long Island, etc.?" Simple answer to that question is yes. I don't think we see quite the diversity in styles that you might see in like basketball or some other sport where they play in a lot more diverse geographical range, but it's definitely fun seeing slightly different techniques geographically across the country. I remember playing up on the Akasesni Res last fall, and they were all box players, and I scored a goal on the run, just kind of straightforward overhand, and all of a sudden I get back to the sideline, they're all like, "How'd you do that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "You shot with your feet moving." I was like, well, you guys are better than me at every other part of this game. If the shooting on the run thing is the one thing that I have to kind of make my niche, okay, fine, I'll do that. But it was pretty funny. They're all box players. They all set their feet before they shoot. So I think you see little things like that. I think overall, though, people are still watching the same players play at the next level. So I think we all try to kind of mimic certain styles of play. But you definitely get more box influences up north. Down south, you get more physical play, I think, as you get more of those intense high schoolers maybe converting from football more. So it's just kind of cool, but something I think we're going to see expand even more going forwards. Second question is from Bryce Washington. He asked, "Why don't pro players wear shoulder pads?" This is an interesting question, and actually a lot of college guys, the reason college guys look cooler per se is because a lot of times they use more cut down shoulder pads. Once you get strong enough and you start to bulk up a little bit in your shoulders, and it doesn't take much, really any overlapping shoulder protection isn't protecting you all that much. You can get hit from an angle and still break your collarbone. So in terms of having all that bulk, you don't really need it. And so the pro guys just kind of ditch it entirely. Really, the only reason I still wear shoulder pads is because I don't always trust the shot selection of the people I'm playing with. So the last thing you want is to take a shot to the chest and have your heart stop, as we've had some tragic cases in the past. So you might still see some defensive players, especially long poles, still wearing some kind of shell underneath, really just to protect that sternum. But as far as everything else goes, at the next level, it's mostly bumps and bruises, which those guys are tough enough to deal with. So a lot of the times those pro guys just kind of want to get rid of that, the cumbersome effect of having shoulder pads on, go for the comfort, go for the more speed profile, and they just don't wear them at all. Third question is from AJ Joseph. "Hey Chris, what's your favorite thing to do that is non-lacrosse related?" I really like to play music on the side. I'm not very good at it, but I like to write music, guitar, piano, yada yada. Let me know if you guys have any musical talents in the comments down below. I think music is awesome. I also really like to canoe. I was a canoe instructor at my summer camp that I used to work at that you guys might have seen. So yeah, that's about it. Fourth question is from All About Benji. He asks, "What's the first thing you teach a beginner in lacrosse?" The first thing I go over with beginners after I run them through the whole kind of basics of passing and catching and blah, 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 is I say, use your left hand. Do the whole thing again with your opposite hand, and I can't stress the importance of having both hands at the same level in lacrosse. I know we're seeing this huge influx of Canadian players who are really talented with their strong hand, and they're doing really well, but can you imagine how good they would be if they also had that talent with their opposite hand? I believe it was Joey Sankey who said this on one of the String King interviews, but I just can't stress enough how much it can help your game and how much it can open everything up to be able to dodge both ways, to be able to shoot with both hands. It just makes the defenseman's job a nightmare if you're an offensive player. So if you are just beginning, that's the perfect time to practice your offhand because both hands are at the same talent level from the beginning. So you don't have 4 years in and you're like, "Oh, my left hand's so bad." You just kind of start off even and you go from there, and it's awesome. 3, 3 things to watch out for this week. The first thing is we are 10 days away from the Dragonfly Gen 7 shaft release. If you guys haven't been following them on Instagram and seeing their 30 days of posts talking about the quality control that they put into their sticks, all the different manufacturing processes, it's getting me excited. I can't wait for that. We're not going to be selling them, unfortunately, if you guys haven't seen that we closed the retail side of things. But we'll hook you guys up with the right link to buy it. Make sure you guys are taken care of. I can't wait. This is definitely going to be a huge holiday seller, and there's just so many exciting things about it. Woohoo! I shouldn't be getting this excited about a shaft, but I am, so sorry. Second thing to look out for this week is the Memory Mesh LE Freedom Edition has dropped, and also keep an eye out. I'm going to be reviewing all of STX's meshes in the upcoming 2 weeks. So I've really enjoyed Memory Mesh. I think it's a fascinating product. It's something that actually I had been speaking with someone else about theoretically a while back, and I told them that I didn't think it would be a good idea, and then it ended up being a pretty good concept. So I'm going to include a link down below if you guys want to snag a piece of this. It's got a cool kind of dual striker setup, but nice little USA piece of memory mesh made in the US, so can't complain. Third and final thing to keep an eye out for this week, I can't keep a straight face, but is my review of the new Tribe 7 Sting 7. I love how crazy Rob is from Tribe 7, and I can't wait to string this up, and I have a feeling that it might actually be pretty cool. It's got some wild features like this power nub, this bizarre sidewall shape. It looks like a baby clutch. I know you guys are like, oh, it's a shortened blade. I mean, it was designed to be like a shortened blade OG, but it has kind of the clutch sidewall profile. I'm just really kind of dreading, kind of really excited for the challenge of stringing this, so keep an eye out for that wild review. It's going to be a fun one. The 2 fan shout-outs this week were easy peasy because we got 2 pieces of fan mail this week. So remember that you guys can send me a self-addressed envelope and I will send you back some stickers. So let's see what these guys have to say. The first letter is from Chris from Mainely Mesh. Let's see who it's actually from. Fun fact about me, I'm terrible at opening letters. Like, awful. Look at that. Every time. Hey Chris, this is Eric from Chicago, Illinois, and I love your vids, man. I am starting to play mid, and I am a freshman. I really need a new head. It would be amazing to get a special gift from Chris. Gate Torque, nice try. Eric, you demand. Second letter is also from Illinois. We've got Arlington Heights. This one's from Matt Prosser. Says Mainly Mesh is legit. Obviously. Okay, let's try to do this one a little better. Ooh. That's the same type of stamp, too. These guys might be friends. Dear Mainly Mesh, hi, I've been watching for about a year now. You guys are really cool. Thank you. I'm 12 in 7th grade, and I'm the only kid who plays lacrosse in most of my classes. Weird, right? Yeah, it is weird. Tell your classmates to step it up. But I'm not the only lacrosse player in my grade. Good. A lot of kids think lacrosse is weird, but I'm like, I think some sports you guys play are weird. Hey, if you're not a little weird, you're missing out. You guys make really cool lacrosse sticks. If you guys follow my lacrosse edit Instagram account, I can make you guys some edits. Thanks for reading this. Well, you didn't put in your Instagram account. Otherwise, I'd check it out. Also left a nice little signature. Looks like he's number 37. Thanks a lot, Matt. We will send you guys both out your stickers. And like I said, make sure you guys send us a self-addressed envelope with the stamp. And we will send you back 3 Mainly Mesh stickers. Last but not least, we have this week's giveaway. And this week, we are giving away a full stick. So as an incentive for me to actually finish this Boomba compressor head and shaft review that I have been delaying forever, I'm going to announce that we're giving it away this week now so that I have to have it done by next week. Boomba is an awesome new direct-to-consumer brand that is selling stuff at incredibly high quality for an incredibly low price. So they have some awesome pads. You've probably seen us do the review on the padding before. Really awesome value there. This is a really awesome carbon fiber shaft and a really straightforward first head. Exciting to see new companies coming out with new stuff. So I'm going to be reviewing this week, but also you guys can win this whole stick. And everybody needs a new stick, right? So all you have to do is leave some sort of comment below, ask any questions, let me know your musical interests, Tell me what the weather's like where you are. I don't care. Just comment down below. Make sure you guys like, though. Otherwise, you can't win next week. You got to like this video. But make sure you guys subscribe as well. Thanks so much. Check out our Instagram at Mainly Master. Check out all the links down below to the various items that I featured in this video. Stay tuned next week, and I will catch you guys next time.